welcome to my channel. Hey, today I wanted to talk a little bit about what faith really is. So what is faith? Well, a story that comes to mind is from the book of Luke in the Gospel of the Bible, Luke chapter 7, verse 1 through 10. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what faith really is. So Jesus said of this man, the centurion soldier, that he has never found such great faith in all of Israel. This man wasn't even a Jew, didn't even believe the same way, as far as we know. But the centurion soldier had a servant who was sick. The servant was very dear to this man, and he wanted him to be healed because the guy was dying. His servant was dying, and he was concerned. And so he had some Jewish elders go and find where Jesus was and get Jesus so that Jesus could heal his servant. Well, what's the interesting part of this whole thing is that the centurion soldier, Jesus was getting a little closer to his home, and he said he had sent friends send out to Jesus to say, hey, don't come any farther, don't trouble yourself. I'm not worthy for you to come in my home, but I know that by your word, that whatever you speak, your word, my servant will be healed. So that's pretty amazing that Jesus is gone on his way. Just imagine Jesus is on the way. Okay, I'm going to this guy's house. I'm going to heal this servant, whatever. And all of a sudden stop saying, hey, don't come any farther because, just say the word. Don't trouble yourself coming. I mean, wow. That's incredible because so many people didn't believe in Jesus. But the whole point of this whole thing was about faith. The man, the centurion soldier, who wasn't even a Jew, who wasn't even a believer that we know of, he did have faith that Jesus was in charge, that he had faith that Jesus would heal his servant without one touch, without being present, but just a word from Jesus' mouth. And it's really the faith of not seeing something. It's really believing that something can happen in your life. So it doesn't matter really what it is. But we also have to understand that faith has legs. Faith has action. You can't just say, well, I hope this happens, or I really want this to happen. But you have to have faith and believe it. Yeah, this is going to happen. And now we can't perform miracles on our own. Jesus was, I believe, God. And so he could do those things. But the idea that God can do whatever he wants, this man knew God could do it. He could say no. He could have said, no, I'm not going to heal him. But his faith, that knowing that who God was, God's authority, that his servant would be healed, I think is tremendous. And now I want to bring that home in my life. That was 2,000 years ago, but how can I apply that to my life today? Well, in my business, in my home life, in my endeavors with friendships, I need to have faith that what I'm doing and what I'm pursuing is going to work out. Of course, we have to have good plans and all that other stuff that goes with it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking really about believing in yourself, believing in God, believing in your friends, believing in your situation that you can change it. Because if you really want to change something, it's just a matter of time before it will change. You have to just believe it because faith has legs. So for me, every action that I take toward my goal is faith, believing that there is going to be a greater outcome. Now, I want to ask you a really quick question before I leave. When you ask, what is faith? Faith is believing something that is true. Believing and taking action on that, no matter what it is. So I believe that if I exercise, I will get in shape. But I have to do something to it to accomplish that. So I can believe all day that I'm going to exercise, but unless I actually do it, that's the difference, you see. The centurion soldier showed his faith because he told Jesus not to even come to his home, but just to speak the word. He believed God at his word. He knew he had the power, and it just happened. It was like a miracle. That's incredible. And Jesus praised this man he never saw because of it. And that's the kind of faith I want. And I know you want that as well, because it will do great things in your life. So many people are just average and normal, and we just kind of discount life in general. We just don't think, well, that's for other people, and well, I don't have that great of faith, and I don't really believe, and whatever else excuses we have. I'm here to tell you that your faith today is crucial to your success. So I want you to dig down deep and find out what you really believe. Dig down deep and find out, what you want first, and also what is faith. Faith is totally accepting and I'm truly believing that it's true. So when I sat in this chair over here, there's a chair right here, see? I'm going to sit down at my little desk here. So I sat on that chair not even thinking for a second that it wouldn't hold me. I'm going to walk down these stairs and not even thinking for a second that I'm going to fall. Now, I could fall, but I'm just saying, I don't think about that. I just take the steps and I walk down the stairs. It's part of just living life, okay? It's part of living life and being a believer and believing in yourself, believing what you can accomplish in life. Because you're so much better. You're so much better than you think you are. Don't beat yourself up. Today, remember that, what faith truly is. It is about putting the steps forward. When I sat in that chair up there, I had to sit in the chair to truly test my faith. I can't say, yeah, I think that'll hold me. That's not really truly faith. Faith is coming up here and walking up the stairs. And faith is coming over here and sitting in the chair. That's what faith really is. So I want to come over here and I'm going to sit in this chair. I'm not even going to think about it. It's just going to happen. There we go. Boom. So, I looked on YouTube and I thought, what else is out there about faith? And then people have a lot of stuff about the Bible and, different words and stuff, but really practically speaking, faith is taking action to your desires. Faith is taking action and believing that it's going to happen. Okay? So, just like the centurion soldier, you just take Jesus at his word, take the business opportunity that you want to do, that is a good model, and just take faith and say, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be successful. Then take steps toward making it successful. Okay? Deal? All right. Well, this is Maria Cosman again, and come check me out on Facebook. I've got a little link down below this video. Excuse me. And I want to check in with you. If we can chat or whatever. I do this for a business, and if you're interested in my business, great. If you're not, let's be friends on Facebook. All right? Hey, have a great day. Thanks.